Welcome to Table Talk Reviews. In this video, I'll be taking a look at Overstocked, a game for 1 to 6 players, published by Play for Keeps and designed by Mandela Fernandez-Grandon. Players are warehouse managers at the height of the 90s toy craze, attempting to add stock to their warehouse for the toys that are most in demand, but if popularity goes too high, a toy won't be worth positive points. Let me show you how it's played, and then I'll tell you what I thought. To set up Overstocked, shuffle the crate cards and deal 6 to each player. This is their hand and should be kept secret from other players, but they can look at it themselves. Place 1 card from the deck face up in the center of the table, forming the popularity, which is shared by all players and sets the demand for each toy. Place 1 card from the deck face up in front of each player, forming their warehouse, which is the stock they own of each toy. The remaining crate cards will not be used during the game. The game is played over 6 rounds. Each round, players will simultaneously choose a card, placing it face down on the table. Once all players have played a card, the cards will be revealed and placed in numerical order based on the number at the top of the card. When it is your turn, you can place your card into the popularity, modifying the demand for toys for all players, or into your warehouse, modifying how many toys you own. Regardless of where you place your card, you must place it covering exactly 1 or 2 toy spaces. Empty spaces do not count, and you can never place in a way that would cover up a worker. Cards can be freely rotated as long as they are placed such that edges of the spaces are aligned. Once all the revealed cards have been played, the round is over and a new round begins with players selecting a new card from their hand. After 6 rounds, players will go to final scoring to determine the value of their warehouse. At the end of the game, find the largest connected area for each toy in the popularity and in your warehouse. For each toy, multiply the number in the popularity by the number in your warehouse. This is how many points you will score for each toy. However, the demand for the toy with the largest connected area in the popularity has peaked, and you will subtract these points from your total instead of adding them. When multiple toys are tied for having the largest connected area in the popularity, whichever toy has more total crates visible in the popularity scores negatively. If this was the popularity at the end of the game, Beanie Babies and Tamagotchis both have 5 crates in their largest connected area. However, Tamagotchis have 8 crates in the popularity and Beanie Babies only have 7. So Tamagotchis would score negatively for all players. If they are still tied for the total number of crates in the popularity, players can choose individually whether to score Beanie Babies or Tamagotchis negatively for their warehouse. Total your scores for the 4 toys, and whichever player has the most valuable warehouse wins the game. In this example, the popularity is on the left and my warehouse is on the right. Beanie Babies are the most popular toy and will be scoring negatively. I will score 10 times 3 for the Furbies, 2 times 3 for the yo-yos, and 4 times 2 for the Tamagotchis. For the Beanie Babies, I will lose 2 times 8 for a total of 36 points. Included in the box are 3 mini expansions. To play with pre-order incentives, place a tile for each toy on the table. With 5 or 6 players, add the tiles for workers and empty crates. After placing a card, players can take and score one of the incentive tiles. Each player can only score 1 tile during the game. Toy tiles score points for the largest connected area in your warehouse, multiplied by the largest area in the popularity for that toy. These points are positive, even if the toy has the largest connected area in the popularity. In this example, taking the Tamagotchi would score 15 points, and that is recorded on the score sheet. Worker and empty crate tiles score 3 points per connected worker or empty crate in the largest connected area in your warehouse. The warehouse on the left would score 9 points for the 3 connected workers, and the warehouse on the right would score 12 points for the 4 connected empty crates. Industrial mechanization adds forklifts to the game. Shuffle the 6 tiles and reveal tiles equal to the number of players. Sort them by point value. After placing a card, players may take the most valuable forklift and place it in their warehouse, covering 1 or 2 toy spaces and not covering any workers. Players can only take 1 forklift and earn the points indicated on the tile. When determining connected areas for scoring, crates connected to the forklift tile are connected to each other. In this example warehouse, using the forklift, I have 3 yo-yos connected and 2 Beanie Babies connected. Quantum accounting adds 6 new cards to the game. Place these quantum cards face up on the table. Each round, the player with the lowest numbered card will return it to the box and place a quantum card instead. These cards are placed in either the popularity or warehouse as normal. Quantum crates with the cat symbol are wild and count as all toys without an X on the score sheet. When a card with a red X is selected, that player chooses a toy to X off on the score sheet, preventing the quantum crates from counting as that toy during scoring. Rules for solo and advanced variants are also included. As a child of the 90s, I remember all the hype surrounding these toys, so this theme is a bit nostalgic for me. For others, the art and the toys still make for a cute themed card game. It is great that the partial simultaneous play keeps this game moving fast, but what I really enjoyed was that it plays up to 6 players. Sometimes you have 5 or 6 people at a meetup waiting for more to join, and you need to play something quick before everyone else gets here and you split off for bigger games. And Overstocked just fit that need of being able to play something quick but fun with 6 players. Overstocked is a very puzzly game, but the tough thing is that the target changes throughout the game. 1 minute, Furbies would score you a ton of points. The next, they're too popular and you're gonna lose points. It's kind of like Circle the Wagons meets a little bit of Flux. You can't go too heavy into something or everyone else is going to try to make that the negative toy. So sometimes you have to hold a card or 2 back to play in the last round and make something else the most popular. It was a really fun balance. Now I love small box games, so I would have been happy with the base game alone, but the mini expansions take this game and its value to the next level. There's a bunch of variety you can mix in if you want to play this game over and over again. They add a bit of timing and almost a press your luck mechanic where it's like, do I take this forklift or incentive tile now, or do I wait for a future round to see the popularity of the toys and how the stock in my warehouse changes as more cards have been played? With the mass appeal of these toys to many people and the lighter nature of the rules, I think Overstocked is a great option for Christmas and birthday gifts, especially for the 90s kid in your life. I know I would have been happy to receive this game. And if you're a 90s kid, be sure to like this video, and for more board game reviews, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.